皆さんこんにちは、ペソでございます。フォローアウト3ね、やっていきましょう。さあ、樹液飲みましょう。
We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his virtue.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
寝るのはい、ほう。どこへ行けばいいんだ？もしかしてこっちの方が良さそう。出れんしラドは減ってないやん。ほんで違うちゃう。ああ、これか。はい。誰かが亡くなってる。ちゃうってだからなんで飲んでんねん。ああ、分かってたら預けといたらよかったな。失敗したな。やばいな、多くなってる。撮影はまあリペアできない。カオさんに預けてくれよかった。ごめんよ。 ゃあグローブへ行きたいけど行く方が分かんない。でも、いや、わからん。あ、これか。彼と話をすればいいのね。
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
喋る気と、会うのは初めてだ。
Neither have I. Well, I mean, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though.
つまりハーバードの中にはまってしまった。いや、ボブの中にか。
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
一体なんでそんなことになったんだ？
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside, and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
ああ、そうですね。問題を解決してやるかもね。
You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. Or we're glad to hear that. Me and Bob. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
本気じゃないだろうと。
Completely serious. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now. Rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a
ついマインダーを変人扱いするんですね。
put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
ああ、そういうことでね。それがさっき言った地下ね、あれが。もし殺したら。
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around. Oh, of course. I know this is an unusual request, but hey, I'm an unusual treat, huh? Well, Bob is. Anyway, we'll just keep it an open invitation then. I don't want to wait until the next person visits. It could be years. You're all I've got. No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
OK。おお。ということは開いたのね。で、あれ？すげえ、こんなとこに寝てんねや。あれ、みんなどこ行っちゃったの？
This place is wonderful, isn't it? It's very nice to meet you, outsider. I'm Branch Tender Linden.
オアシスの下にある洞窟について。
Oasis is located near what used to be an old mining town before the bombs fell.
観光の街。
When the attack started about 200 years ago, many people took shelter in the natural caves that dotted the area. The old gate that stands at the mouth of Oasis Cave is the last piece of architecture from those days. Well, however, I am beginning to realize I sort of fell into it. She nursed me. I was a Brotherhood of Steel outcast.
そうなんや。
We had a deep patrol out here looking for some tech, and they got jumped by some deathclaws. They shredded everyone else and left me bleeding to death. If it wasn't for Oasis and Bloomseer Poplar, I'd be dead right now. Honestly, I've never seen anything like this place. It's beautiful. It's a shame only a few people will ever get to see it. There isn't much more to the story. I was dying and these people saved my life, so here I'll remain.
助けてくれたんか。どうでもいいけど人がいない。あ、いた。
Yes, what can I do? He is the Great One, the Tree Father of Tree Fathers. There is no... I've dedicated my life to... I was brought here by his will. I heard his calling, and I followed. I believe only a few are worthy enough to find this place, and I'm honored to be among them. That's why I dread the day Oasis overgrows its boundaries. I suppose so, but you found it. How many others will stumble across Oasis? Will they be friendly? I'm worried, outsider. I'm truly worried. I was brought here. I had to accept the ideals of Tree Father Birch.
いろいろね選択肢はあるみたいなんですけどね、ハロルドさんのその心臓を破壊するハロルドさんをね、焼却処分にしちゃうとかね。で、あとはハロルドさんを延命するとね。あ、バチさんいましたね。
I know why you're here. After all. Oh, he's testing you now. Just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry. You'll soon see things as I do. Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing. And soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him. If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have... I love Birch, but sometimes the spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle. Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end. But Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change. I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies.
So you're the outsider, huh? My parents told me never to go past the old gate. There are monsters in there.
Ah, そういうことね。
Oh, sometimes I even curl up. Aw, I never knew an outsider could be scared of anything. Harold told me that he's scared of fire. If fire ever got on him, it would burn him and Bob until they were all gone. That's why we keep the fires far away from him. That's okay. Sometimes I tell him what I'm scared of, and he tells me... I was
ここで生まれたね。
just get born, I guess.
Branch tender cypress at your service. Sure.
OK。
I was an outsider like yourself. When my eyes beheld the splendor of Oasis, I knew I'd found... Actually, you already did some of it. Then Tree Father Birch taught me everything I needed to know about Oasis. That's why I'm so worried. Exactly. All I saw was poverty. But this place... Like I said before, that's why I'm so worried.
よし。ここですね。さあ、まあ、こんなもんか。で、オアシスの洞窟ですね。ではね、次回はここにちょっと突入してみたいと思います。ではここでね、今回は終わります。ありがとうございました。それでは、さよなら。